Hello Seekers, my name is Kim and I do have a pick a card reading for you, but before we get into the reading, I am going to announce the winner of the private reading giveaway. Woo, you guys, I was nervous that no one will participate in this giveaway, but all of you showed up and I am so thankful and grateful for all your beautiful comments. I read every single one of them and each comment is like its own individual flower and you can just peruse through the comment section and it's like walking through a garden. It's that beautiful. But of course, I feel like this wouldn't have been possible without the help of Kino from the channel Kino Tarot. Thank you so much, Kino. Your shout out made the complete difference. And I would like to pay back by giving a shout out to Kino Tarot's personal music channel. She is a musician, she is a great and wonderful singer as well as a wonderful tarot reader. And if you do not know or have not seen Kino Tarot's channel, I do recommend her. Like I said, she is a fantastic tarot reader. But do check out her music. I will be putting the link to both of her channels down below. And trust me, you will not regret visiting either of her channels. Okay, so now let's see who the winner of this giveaway is. Okay, so to choose the winner, I have compiled all of the names or usernames of the participants in this little bowl. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just shuffle this around and see what little slips fall out. And then I'm going to allow Spirit to choose through this pendulum who the winner of this giveaway is. Okay, so let's give it a try. So I'm just going to shuffle. See what comes out. Okay, I'm clear that's enough. Okay. Oh, we have quite a few. So we have quite a few choices here. So let's see. Now, Spirit, can you show us please what a yes looks like? As you can see, a yes is a circular motion. Spirit, can you show us what a no looks like? As you can see, that's a back and forth motion. Okay, so now let's see each one. Sorry if you hear squawking noises, that's my neighbor's bird. So is this the winner of the giveaway, Spirit? Okay, so we have a no for this one. Is this our winner? We have a no. We have a no. Is this our winner? A no. Oh my goodness. Is this our winner, Spirit? A no. Okay. Is this our winner? Okay. We have a winner. This is a winner of this giveaway. Let's see who it is. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so we have Jussa Dajan. I'm so sorry if I didn't pronounce that right. But yay, you are the winner. If you do not mind, Jussa, I am going to be placing your beautiful comment here for everyone to appreciate. And if you can please email me your question, you can find my email in the description box down below. I will be awaiting your email and I will be sending your reading as soon as possible. Okay, thank you so much for everyone who participated in this giveaway. It was so much fun. Yeah, okay, so now let's get into the pick a card reading. Let's go. Bienvenidos Seekers to a pick a card with me, Kim. Before we begin, please know that this is a timeless reading, meaning there is no specific date or timestamp to the messages. At whatever moment in time you decide to watch this video, the messages can still apply to you. Okay, so we all know that herbs and plants, when brewed in the perfect tea, can bring such soothing and healing energies to the mind, the body, and the soul. So in this reading, we will receive joyful and comforting messages with the help of tea. And using both tarot and oracle cards, we will look at two things. Firstly, what is it that we are currently struggling in or releasing, and what comforting messages does Spirit or Universe have for us in terms to this? Secondly, what good and joyful news does Universe have for us? This could be blessings or manifestations that are finally coming through. And after looking at the cards, we'll pull out stars containing letters, numbers, and astrological signs, and notes containing messages. So we have 3 groups to choose from. The first group is rose tea. The second group is star anise tea. And the third group is chamomile tea. So whatever cup or tea calls out to you, then that will be a group. And the timestamp for each group is provided in the comment section down below. Okay, now that you grabbed your cup of tea, let's jump into your reading. Hello seekers who chose group 1, the rose tea. So firstly, let me begin by speaking about the magical properties of this tea. So the rose helps enhance beauty and love. It is also connected with feminine energy. Now the feminine energy is all about the feelings, the emotions, and the intuition. So if you are looking to connect with your feminine energy to enhance your intuition, then this tea is perfect for you. Now this tea is also connected with divine love, partnership, and sensual and sexuality. It also helps with insomnia, sadness, depression, and anxiety. Now, I am getting this message of needing to connect with your feminine energy, needing to connect with that sensual and sexual aspect of yourself. Now, this just means connecting with your body, understanding its nature and its urges, and not judging them, but knowing how to work with them. Remember that the body is a magnificent tool in order to connect with your intuition as well. Paying attention to your body whenever you ask yourself a question, whenever you meet someone new, can give you a lot of signals and signs to what it is that you're getting into or to the answers that you're looking for. It can help guide you. It's sort of like a compass. It guides you in the right direction. That seems like very important. I feel like the body is very important for you guys. Connecting with your body, paying attention to the signs it's giving you. Also, I'm getting this message of going on this healing journey in terms of the body. Again, when we get sick, just by simply getting a headache can tell us a lot about maybe energy. If we went to a party, a meeting, a certain place, and we come out of it with this migraine, with this headache, maybe it's telling us that we picked up something that is not really good for us in terms of energy in that place, or maybe the energy was too heavy, or maybe the people that we were interacting at that moment don't really match with us energetically or don't have the best of intentions for us. And sometimes when we even get a cold or a flu, it can be our body telling us, hey, slow down, you're working too much, we need rest. And at that time you might be getting like intuitive messages like, hey, you need rest, but we don't pay mind to it, right? We just keep on working. So the body goes to its last resorts and rings the alarm by having you catch a cold, because then it forces you to actually take a rest, heal, and recuperate, because the body doesn't work against you, the body works with you. So work with your body. Now we do have the star card here, and this is a card to give me just a general message in terms of this group. Now I did receive a message just by looking at the image, and this is the message that came through. It says, you are more than singular. You are a multi-dimensional being. Your soul holds an entire universe. How can you ever feel alone when you hold entire galaxies in your blueprint and stars in your heart? You burn eternal, young one. So that is the message that came through for you guys. Now looking at this card, I am being pulled to this waterfall. If you can see, there is ice here, and so I always look at this as an iceberg that has finally melted. Now the waters can finally flow free, and waters I always connected to feminine energy because it's about emotions and feelings. Remember, the moon is connected with that feminine energy, and it is the moon that pushes and pulls at the tides of the sea. So again, I'm getting this need to connect with that feminine energy, to connect with your body. I'm feeling like this need to be present because we do have the stars here. Because we did get this message of multidimensional being. I feel like for the majority of the people who chose this group, you've always felt like you didn't belong on this planet. Maybe you don't understand societal norms. You hate small talk. You don't understand why people can't just be straightforward, why they can't just be honest, why they have to be so cruel, why they have to lie so much and be so mean. I feel like most of you yearn for somewhere else, yearn to be somewhere else, feel like you belong somewhere else. Your soul, your spirit just keeps wanting to just like come out of your body, because I feel like it's hard for you to be present because it's hard for you to be in your body. You might be one who loves looking at the stars, spends a lot of time outside, especially at night, admiring the moon, counting the stars. You might know all of the constellations, the stories behind the constellations, or you might be very much into like star seeds or learning about other living beings across the universe. And it's like you're constantly in your head, and when we're constantly in our head, that's us in a way astral projecting, right? Because when we're constantly dreaming of somewhere else, we are projecting into that space. So we're not being in the present moment, meaning we're not being in our body. And I feel like that's constantly you, a daydreamer, drifting, going somewhere but far off. I feel like not even in this planet. You imagine completely different landscapes. Maybe even you dream about other beings. Not maybe it's just you being a daydreamer, fantasizing, creating your own fantasy worlds. Though I feel like pay attention to that. If you constantly dream about a same landscape or the same beings, take note of that, because that might actually be you actually astral traveling during your dream state to another plane of existence. Remember, the message, it came through as you're a multidimensional being, so I feel like you can travel through dimensions or through to other planes of existence and connect, because I feel like you have a star family. Now, I don't know much about star seeds, I'm going to be honest, but if you can look into that about star seeds, star families, I feel like there might be one that you might really, really resonate with, or you might find yourself in all of that information that you will gather. Find some form of relief, because I do feel like the stars call out to you. And if you feel alone, again, the message is coming through to say you are not alone. Family is coming through a lot. You have a star family, and I feel like they are constantly with you and they are protecting you. Now, I do feel like some of them are part of your spirit team, meaning your spirit guides, but I feel like there is some that are actually also incarnated in this life. And if you haven't met them already, which I feel like most of you haven't, you will meet them pretty soon, because we do have this shooting star here, and I'm seeing this as wish fulfillment. So this can be a partner. Now, this can be a romantic partner, or this could just be a friend or someone that you will feel like a soulmate. But because they are from your star family, like I'm seeing a star cluster here. So with this person, you will feel very much at home, very comfortable. It will feel like you will finally meet someone who can speak your language, or that you don't even have to really talk to them for them to understand you, because I'm getting this sense of telepathy with this group. Now, I'm getting the word body constantly. If there are moments where you feel heavy, your body feels heavy, or your energy feels dense, if you have the opportunity to go somewhere where there is a body of water, meaning the sea, ocean, a lake, it is recommended for you to cleanse yourself in the water, to dive or just your body submerge into the water, because that, like, I feel like water energy really will help cleanse your body. If not, then just taking a shower or a bath will really, really help. If not, if that is uncomfortable to you, then drinking lots of water is also very, very crucial for you guys and beneficial. Water is also cleansing energy, so that would help you cleanse a lot. I'm getting, it is time for you to shine. I'm seeing you as the star, the brightest star. It is time for you to see yourself as the brightest star. Remember, you hold an entire universe, galaxies in your blueprint, and stars in your heart. It is time for for you to see how magical you truly are. And with the crescent moon here, I'm seeing new beginnings. There's a new beginning for you guys. I'm feeling a young energy. Oh, we did get young one at the end, and I am feeling a young energy. It almost feels teenager energy, but it doesn't mean that you have to be a teenager. It just means your energy comes off as very young, because I feel like you haven't allowed yourself to fully bloom. You haven't allowed yourself to really raise all that you are, because again, there's this disconnection with your body. There's this disconnection with you not being in the present moment. So how can you shine? How can you really come through if all of you is not here? So all of you needs to be here to shine your light. Once that you do that, once you start acknowledging your body, appreciating your essence, all of you, even this physical form. And that's what I'm seeing with body here. Like the star is the physical form. The light is your essence. Right? So once you start appreciating all of you, then those two can connect and you can shine finally as the star. And once you do, then you can finally see and be seen by the star family, by your soul family. And all these blessings, because I feel like a lot of blessings are waiting to come to you. If you feel you don't have much to explore anymore, because you feel like you aren't young anymore, like that age is over, let me tell you that your life is barely about to begin. A lot of opportunities, blessings, or lessons are coming in for you, and it is because you are finally going to allow yourself to just be who you are. Okay? So that's what I'm getting with the star card. So now let us see, what is it that we are currently struggling in or releasing, and what comforting messages Spirit or Universe has for us. So we have the Eight of Vessels, and this is rebirth. Just the word rebirth for me is exactly this energy. We were talking about how your life is barely starting. And it feels like a rebirth. It feels like a new life. Because again, like it seems like up to this point, the life that you've been living is one where it hasn't been really or truly yours. And now that you're coming back, because it feels like you need to come back into this life, you will finally be able to experience your life the way that you want to live it. Because look how we have bodies here represented by these stars, and we have vessels here, which for me also represents bodies, people. And I'm seeing this big vessel here as representing you, and this big star here as representing you. See the difference here? See here, we have this free-flowing stream of water here, which is all about freedom, allowing yourself to go with the flow, connecting with the universe. And then we have these vessels here, which seems like entrapment, which seems like being contained. And look how these waters continually pour into the same cups over and over, that this water kind of seems slimy and gunky because it's water that's been reused. So I'm seeing this as being trapped in a cycle, either by connecting always with the same people or always accepting the same energy from the same type of people. Because remember, we were talking about how your body sometimes signals you that maybe the people that you are connecting with just don't match you vibrationally. And I am also feeling like you can be an empath. So that means that you can sometimes feel the energy of others very easily, or sometimes even like a sponge, suck in all of that energy, that heavy energy that other people are carrying, because you might even come off as a healer. So like unconsciously just take away the bad energy or the heavy energy of people to help cleanse them and clear them. And that's what I'm seeing with all these cups pouring in. So if you've been feeling stuck, or maybe can be the same reason that you don't want to be here, because every time you do let yourself just be present in the moment, it's too heavy for you. You feel a lot of pain, or you feel like you don't belong. And it's because you are surrounding yourself by people who are not in the same vibration as you are. Because I feel like you are meant to be surrounded by stars, but at this moment you're surrounded by people who embody more of this earthly energy. So it's time to move on forward. It's time to set yourself free. It's time to spill on over and let yourself be. So I'm seeing a need to cut cords here. If you have been in friendships or relationships that have caused you more pain, more ailment, this can also be physical ailment, than happiness, joy, and health, then reconsider whether you want to continue these relationships. Now, you don't have to abruptly just cut away with them, but you don't have to spend all of your time, your energy, and give your space to these people constantly. Okay, this is about creating boundaries, and it's also about using discernment and acknowledging your body. Your body really will give a lot away in terms of what is good for you and what is not. This can also be talking about cycles or routines that you are maintaining that are not healthy for you. So let's see, comforting message. Yes, we have the divine in reverse. So what this is telling me is, again, this for me represents like divine feminine energy, and also just represents like the divine in general, the universe, your higher self, and we have it in reverse. And again, we have this waterfall, free flowing water is what I see repeated here. So I feel like there is a disconnection with your feminine energy. There is a disconnection with your higher self, with the divine. And it is again because there is this disconnection with your body. Because again, I'm getting like body here with the vessels, body with the stars. So as soon as you connect with your body, what you're doing is you're reclaiming your sovereignty. It is saying, I choose to be here, and I choose who to connect with, and I choose who to allow into my space. It's like reclaiming back your power. And in doing that, you set yourself free. And you connect, you are able to connect now to your divinity, to your higher self, to the divine. Because with this card, what it's saying is, you are divine. You are cosmic. There's a lot of like cosmic energy with this group, and free flowing energy. It's like a free spirited energy. And I feel like all this time you've been feeling entrapment. You've been feeling almost stagnant or stuck, when you are meant to flow so freely like a river, when you're meant to be amongst the stars. So know that this freedom is coming to you. But know that if you feel imprisoned, you're the one who holds the key. You can set yourself free by choosing to be here now, seeing your reality, and choosing how to move on forward with your life. Because there is a time of rebirth, meaning a new beginning for you. But again, the one who writes your story is always you. So how do you want to write this new beginning? It's a new beginning, but if you continue in the same cycles, then the story might repeat itself. But you have an opportunity to make a change. Okay, so let's see what blessings are coming in for you. So we have the seer. So this is good news. This is the high priestess. The High Priestess is the most psychic and magical character in the deck. She is the bridge between the spirit world and this physical world. And I feel like you have that because, like I said, I feel like you are from the stars. You have this ease to travel to other dimensions. You already have that connection. You have it. You were born with it. It is only time now to embrace it. And look, even though the seer, she is connected with all that is, she is still grounded. See how she is connecting with earth, with this tree? I always see her robes as even being roots. And it is through her grounding, through her being present and connecting with this physical realm, then she can fully see all that is and connect with all that is. Because remember, this earth is part of the universe. So being disconnected with this earth is disconnection with the cosmos, with the universe. So refusing to connect with this earth is like refusing to connect with the universe. So in terms of this, I'm seeing like opening yourself to your powers, to your psychic abilities. And if you're not really looking into being psychic or any of that, I'm just seeing this beginning to open yourself to your capabilities, to your talents. You have a lot of hidden talents. I'm seeing that with the stars here, and even with the river, with the flowing water. And this can represent creative talents that are waiting to emerge. feels like you've hidden them, or you've just haven't allowed them to fully express themselves. And now it is time, because we have so much water energy here. I know water represents feelings and emotions. It's that feminine energy, but I'm also getting it as creative energy here. And now the seer is someone that people usually go to for advice, is a person that people admire. It's like the guiding star. So if you feel, because someone has made you feel this way, that you are not important, that you are not significant, that you are not magical, please know that it's the complete opposite, because you have so much magic in you. And once you allow yourself to unveil yourself in a way, you will be shining like the brightest star. People will be magnetized and pulled towards you, and they will be looking to you for help, for advice. Now the number 2 also represents partnerships, and I am seeing that as well. Like once you start connecting, feels like you have like this very natural connection with the divine, but at this moment there's just, you're not tapped into it. Once you are able to tap into it, and remember, it's by you connecting with your body and connecting with this feminine energy, then I feel like right away you will be able to either see in dreams, or because I do feel like you have the ability of clairvoyance, which is seeing with the third eye. Your third eye might be already activated. You will be able to see like these people, your soul family, come in, your star family, who they are. You will be able to see them come in, because I am getting partnership, or this specific person that is coming into your life pretty soon. Then we have vulnerability. So what vulnerability for me represents is divine feminine energy. Remember, the feminine energy is about the heart. It's about opening your heart space. It's about acknowledging your emotions, your feelings, and being vulnerable. Being vulnerable means being authentic, showing up as your true self, unapologetically. And that's the blessing that is coming in for you. And I feel like once you open yourself, open your heart space, you connect with this high priestess. This is you. You are the high priestess. That is what's waiting inside of you. It's like a cocoon. Like inside the cocoon is this high priestess, and you've been refusing to burst out of the cocoon. And finally, it is time to do so. Again, if you're feeling like your life has been stagnant, it is moving in a whole new direction, where you will finally be able to see the path, your next move. If you've been looking for your purpose, it will be given to you. Now, I feel like it has to do something with giving guidance, or with inspiring. Again, this could be a creative pursuit. I do feel like something independent, a self-made business, some creative pursuit. This can just be like tapping into your psychic abilities. So it could be being a healer, or being a tarot reader, or just even a medium, an intuitive reader. And again, because we do have various divination techniques such as scrying and runes, clairs, clairvoyance, claircognizance, clairsentient. There's so many of those, and it's like you tap into all of these, and that could be the route that you take in terms of the esoteric arts. And if not, it could just be something creative. And I'm seeing a lot of wisdom here with the owl feathers as well. This can also be, because I'm seeing ancestors, ancestral. So for some of you, your ancestors might actually be from other stars or other planets. And that's when you will be connecting with them. And I feel like you will be bringing in something new information into this planet. And that's the reason why you came here. You are part of this other like star family, star cluster from another star galaxy, and you came into this earth, but it's to bring new information. It's to help this earth evolve. So now let me pull out some stars for you guys. So we have the letter S and the letter I. So this, for me in Spanish, spells sí, which is yes. So this might be initials of your name, or this might be initials of the person that's coming into your life, or it might be significant letters for you. Okay, now let me pull out a specific message for you guys. Okay, I'll get both of these. So we have not knowing is also unknowing. This is in terms of intuition. So when you don't know something, when you're iffy about a person or a situation, and you're not clear about it, that in itself is a knowing. Okay? If I love myself, I love you. If I love you, I love myself. This is a quote by Rumi. I know this can be in terms of a person. You being connected to a significant other might be this person that's coming in. But I feel like this is you and the cosmos. This is you and the universe. So this is about universal and unconditional love, which is also about heart space, feminine energy, and vulnerability. The highest vibrational frequency you could ever experience is that of the frequency of love. So that's what you're coming into. So that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, then please leave a like or a comment. And if you want to stick around for more readings with me, Kim, then please do subscribe. I do offer personal readings. All the information is in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching, and until next moment, bye-bye. Hello seekers who chose group 2, the star anise tea. So firstly, I will begin by explaining the magical properties of this tea. So this herb is actually known as the mystical herb. It is connected with masculine energy, and masculine energy I associated with the solar plexus chakra, which is all about identity, knowing who you are and being confident in who you are. I'm also seeing like having strong morality, not being easily persuaded by the commentary of others. It is making or finding your own beliefs according to your experiences, what you learned, and your open-mindedness. Now this tea is also known to help enhance psychic powers such as clairvoyance. So if you're looking to have prophetic visions or prophetic dreams, this tea is the tea for you. Now this tea also helps prevent nightmares. So having this cup of tea before going to bed will be very, very beneficial to you. The star anise is also known to help bring clarity and also protection. I know that some people use this as an amulet. There are seeds in these little stars, and they can actually be used as amulet for protection. So we do have the guarded card, and this card is here to help me intuitively connect with the energy of this group. But because we do have this tea that helps bring protection, and we do have guarded card here, I do feel like majority of you might suffer from night terrors, nightmares, or even sleep paralysis. So at this time, it is very important for you to protect your energy, because I feel like your spiritual abilities or your psychic abilities are awakening. And so I feel like you're more susceptible to connect with energies that might not be of the highest vibrational frequency. And for others of you, at this moment, you might not be experiencing any form of psychic abilities. Maybe before you were really in tuned with your psychic abilities, meaning you felt like your third eye was fully activated and open, and you were receiving messages, you were having prophetic dreams and prophetic visions, and or constant dreams, vivid dreams, and then all of a sudden that just stopped. And there is a reason for that, because I did get an intuitive message by just looking at the image of this card, and this is what came through. Release your fears, open your heart, sit down with yourself with the cuppa and get to know thyself. All that is blocked will show face, and the tears will give reason and evaporate. It is for you, not against you. Now, this message came a little weird in terms of the wording, but that's what came through while I was automatically writing. But I am feeling that the core of this message is about protection. Again, if you feel like things have been kept from you, meaning you felt like you were closed off to spirit or to universe or to your abilities, know that there is a reason for it, because it was to protect you. Because I am being pulled to this hand and this eye here, and it does remind me of the third eye. So I feel like you guys are very in tuned with your third eye chakra. That again is about clairvoyance, is seeing beyond, having visions, having prophetic dreams. And I feel like maybe at some point you began having a lot of nightmares. You began seeing a lot of things that might have been disturbing to you and were disturbing your peace. And so I feel like your team or your higher self came through and closed this off for you for a moment. Now again, it is not to go against you, but it is for you. It is to protect you, to protect your energy. It might be that at this moment, I don't know much about astrology, but it might be that at this moment, maybe according to your astrological chart or just the energies of the cosmos and the universe, might be not a good time for you to be fully open, because there might be some nasty energies going around. So your spirit came through to guard you and protect you. And I feel like this could also be a healing moment for you. Maybe this is the time to rest and recuperate. Maybe you've been using a lot of this psychic ability or this energy, and it's like a battery, like a phone. It needs to recharge, and that's what's happening at this moment. Now, if it's not in terms of psychic abilities, I feel like this can also be in terms of friendships, relationships, or situations. If you feel like you've been blocked from something, or you feel like you were rejected in some way, or like the universe is keeping something away from you, know again that this is not against you. This is for you. This is the part of the message that was a little bit weird. It says, all that is blocked will show face, and the tears will give reason and evaporate. So I feel like what that is trying to say is, all that was blocked or what you felt was kept for you, at this moment they feel like rejections, like blockages. But soon you will see what you thought was kept from you was actually something that was not for your best interest, right? Maybe at this moment you think it's the best of the best, but in time you will see its true face and realize that maybe that wasn't as good as you thought. That is not exactly what you truly need at this moment or want. And then that's when the tears, because I am seeing this as tears, will start evaporating, because finally the reason for why this was kept, I'm not saying kept from you, but the universe helped you avoid it, will finally be given to you. I don't know, there's this quote that goes around saying the universe was not blocking you, it was protecting you. That's what I feel. So again, if a relationship didn't work out, or you didn't get the job that you wanted, or an opportunity, do not think that it's because you weren't worthy of it, or because the universe or the world is against you. It was because there's something better waiting for you. And if you did enter that relationship, that partnership, that job, that situation, whatever it is, it would have been detrimental to you. It would have even kept you back. That would have been an actual blockage. So the universe protected you and said no. They redirected you towards the path that would lead you to an actual golden opportunity. Okay, because I am seeing this as clarity. So it feels like soon you will be given clarity. Soon your third eye, the eye of wisdom, will open again, and you will see the situation for what it is, and there will be no more need of crying or feeling regretful or feeling like you missed an opportunity. So that's what I'm getting here. And now let's look at what is it that you're currently struggling in or with, and what is it that you're releasing. So we have the Ace of Stones, the foundation of life. Okay, so what this is talking about is about something that is long term, right? It's a foundation. It's building something, building upon something. Now, the Ace of Stones, or the Aces, speak of new opportunities. But because it is stone, because it is pentacle energy, again, it is something that feels like commitment. It's something that's long term. It's like signing a contract or getting married. It's committing. And this is coming through in what you're struggling with. So with the guarded card here, the struggle is with not being able to keep something or to begin in something, right? So opportunities are presented, but when you go to grab those opportunities, for some reason it is blocked from you, it is taken from you, you miss it, or again, there's like this feeling of rejection, right? So it feels like every time you want to start something, right, it ends. It's not even allowed to begin. It just quickly ends. And I feel like that's the frustration. That is the struggle. But again, it is because the right thing for you, the best thing for you is still waiting to sprout. Because see how this arrow is literally sprouting out of the ground? And this is an arrowhead. So the arrowhead represents intention. You have an intention. You have a dream. And I feel like it's very specific. You have a goal. And I feel like you've been pushing to get this, to achieve your goal. You are determined to achieve your goal, which is a beautiful energy, but it feels like you're a bit impatient because we do have stone energy, and that is very slow moving energy, and it is in the struggling aspect of this reading. So I feel like there's a struggle in being patient, and that might be one of the reasons why this is also occurring, because maybe one of your lessons is learning patience. But I feel like the main reason here is spirit and universe is working with you to achieve your goal. But where it is that you're looking, where it is that you're trying to achieve your goal in, the path that you're going in, it's not the best path. It feels like there's this perfect route for you, and you still get there. Because this is I'm seeing this like a hidden place, sort of like a secret garden kind of thing. Because I am being pulled to this stone, and there's this little carving here that looks like a door, like a portal. And it's like as soon as you enter this opportunity, this person comes in, whatever this beginning is for you, then it will be like jumping a timeline. It will be like everything in your life completely changes. Your new beginning starts. Everything starts flowing after that. You don't have to struggle anymore. You don't have to wait anymore. And that's what they want for you. They don't want you to struggle anymore. Because if you go to these other routes that you feel like you've been rejected from, if you are stubborn about this, I feel like these routes will be more tumultuous for you. It will take longer for you to achieve your goal through these paths that you are kind of capricious about taking. And universe is telling you, no, we need to close these doors for you, these rotten doors, because there's this golden door waiting for you. Okay? So that is the reason. They want you to know that that is the reason. And again, if a door was closed for you, meaning if you were in a relationship, if you were in a work job situation and you got fired or depromoted or your relationship ended, this door closed for you to allow the golden door to open. It was not to take something from you, but it is to give something to you. Okay? Because universe, your higher self knows exactly what it is that you want. Where you've been looking for that, where you think that exists, it doesn't exist there. They know exactly where it is, and they're guiding you in that direction. So it's like they're closing doors, and as they close one door, what they're doing is they're guiding you, and taking you, directing you again to this golden door, to this foundation of life. Okay? Clarification, we have the world. And we have this rainbow here, and I always see it as a bridge, and it's reminding me of this door here. Again, I'm getting like jumping timelines, a bridge. As soon as you reach one end of this rainbow, it's like, woo, you go on a slide and you reach, this is where your goal, your ends meet is at. You reach it. You don't have to it's like that. Like, you don't have to physically travel the entire world to get there. All you have to do is reach this point, this portal. This is like, I feel like this ace here is at one point of the rainbow. And all you need to do is reach there, and then quickly you go down this rainbow slide and you reach your goal. Just like that. But if you took the job that just rejected you, right? Then what would have happened is, instead of it being this easy, you would have had to travel by foot the entire world to get to this end goal. This could have taken years. Could have taken a lot of work, a lot of struggle, a lot of pain and suffering to get here. So the universe saw them. They're like, nope, we don't want that for them. We have this portal. It feels like a port key from Harry Potter. We have this port key ready for them. They just need to touch this, get to here, and they'll be exactly where they've been desiring to go. Now, again, this can be in terms of anything: relationship, career, dream, wishes, whatever it is. There is this beginning, there's this opportunity waiting for you, and it is here already for you. I feel like this is actually good news. This is actually already the good news, because you don't have to, this is telling me you don't have to actually work so hard, because it feels like the suffering, you already are going through it, and they don't want you to suffer even more. So it feels like it's been stretching out this, or you feel like you've been stagnant, and then all of a sudden one day you might wake up, turn around the corner, and then your opportunity is right there. You meet the right person, meet the right connection, meet your soulmate, meet the person that might connect you to somebody. If you're looking to be a singer, an artist, they might connect you to somebody who might start scouting you, or you post finally an art piece and the right person sees it, or you finally post it in a website that you didn't even think will get you anywhere, and then finally in that website it is where somebody in specific sees it and opens doors for you. And then I am seeing the world here, so this is like worldwide recognition. This is about traveling overseas, or like networking with somebody that is from far away. So if this is a person, like a love interest, this person might be from another part of the world, another country. And again, maybe you've been dating on the dating apps, or meeting people in real life or something, and then you never thought about going on a dating app, and then finally you do, and then there is the right person. It's just waiting for you in that platform. Something bizarre like that, that you never even expected. But now let's get into your blessings. So we have the Mirror. This is the Hanged Man. I love this card. It's so magical. So the Hanged Man talks about sort of a stagnant energy. It's about introspection. It's about patience, kind of mulling things over, digesting everything. And it is about clarity as well, gaining clarity, gaining vision. We do have this Siren here. It's water energy, and we have the Moon energy here, which is all about feminine energy, which is all about intuition. See how she has this golden or gilded mirror here, but it's pointing at her chest. It's pointing at her heart. She has her eyes closed because she's looking not with her physical eyes, but she's looking through her intuition, through her heart. She's looking within. And we do have this man here in the canoe. I'm seeing this as representing like the Four of Swords, symbol of rest. I'm getting a lot of patience and rest with this group. And in stillness, it is where you will finally gain clarity. Because at this moment, it does feel like you're moving, you're wanting things to happen really, really quickly. You're reaching out, whatever opportunity door opens for you, you just jump at it, because you think you will never be given an opportunity ever again. What is telling you here is slow down. Before you say yes to something, slow down. See if this truly connects with you. If your intuition is telling you, yes, this is the right opportunity. Because not every open door is an open opportunity, okay? It's just an open door. So be mindful of that, because I am seeing this heron here, and it feels like he's being scolded by the Siren. And this heron is a messenger, right? So it's like, I feel like the heron is sending the wrong messages, or he's just being too impatient with the messages, that because of his impatience, he's not delivering the messages correctly. So this is about being patient and connecting with your intuition. But I am seeing it, since it is a blessing, I feel like this is the energy you're coming into. You're learning about slowing down, connecting with your intuition, and finally getting the answers you need within yourself without you looking outwards for it, without you feeling like you need to settle. Because the Siren energy here is so magical. So I am getting a lot of creative energy. So this might be in terms of some creative pursuit, or like a singer, singer as well. So they're telling you, you do have the potential, you do have the creative energy. Believe in yourself, and do not minimize yourself or settle for nothing less, because you deserve more. You deserve the world. And that is what is being given to you. Because this mirror, it's reflecting your heart, right? It's reflecting your true essence, your potential. And it's like the reflection of your heart is what the universe is waiting to give to you. The reflection of your heart is what has created this new opportunity. And that's where they're guiding you towards. So do not settle for less. And We have the lovers. Ooh, okay. So lovers energy. This is Gemini energy. This can represent duality. I'm also seeing it as reflection. And we do have the mirror here. I was talking about reflection. So it's seeing your true potential. And it's finally seeing your worth. I'm seeing this as you finally seeing your worth and deciding that you deserve the best. That you will not settle because you deserve the best. And it's also knowing exactly what it is that you want now. And now that you know exactly in detail what it is that you want, then you know what is meant for you and what isn't. And you will only accept what resonates with your heart. You will only accept what looks exactly like what it is that you envisioned for yourself. Because I am seeing vision clairvoyance here with the moon. This is also like psychic abilities. It's talking about that third eye energy. It's about clairvoyance. And with the lovers, this can represent also, we have a lot of third eye chakra. So this can represent a person, right? It can represent your soulmate or a love interest or a friendship, a genuine friendship. But I'm also seeing it as one of these representing your goal, your opportunity. And it's like, see how this eye here, this is representing the eye of the universe. But see how these clouds are finally drifting away? I feel like these clouds were once clouding the eye of the universe. So it took some time for the universe to be able to fully see, to bring this opportunity, this person, what it is that you want to you, to finally create this meeting. And I feel like these clouds can represent your stubbornness, can represent your form of thinking, your mentality. Remember, because you always have free will, right? So if you want something, if you're truly determined to get something, it will manifest into your life, right? Even if it might not be the best of the best for you, it will manifest into your life. And if you keep wanting for that and keep determined to keep going down the path, it will keep manifesting, right? So I feel like that's what these clouds represent. This mentality of it needing to be this way, needing it to be with this person, needing it to be with this company, with this agency, or needing it to play out in this way. Sometimes we feel like in order to get to our goal, we first need to go this step, and then we need to do this and that, and then we think this is the only way it can play out. But the universe sees more. They see more, and they see that there's a better way, right? So it only took you to surrender, to open yourself up, to let the universe kind of help you out in this, and then that's when they can finally come in and put all the pieces together for this meeting to occur, for them to bring in this person, this opportunity, this perfect situation for you, this ace of stones into your life, so this new beginning can finally commence. Yes. I'm also seeing this as representing your third eye finally being opened. So again, if we were talking about some psychic abilities, if that's what you were frustrated about, then again, I feel like this will finally open up for you. And you will be able to see. I feel like for some of you, it might be that the reason why this was closed off is, I feel like you were stuck on the same question or stuck on the same doubt, constantly trying to seek the same thing. Maybe it's like in regards to someone, and sometimes that can cloud us, that can get us stuck somewhere, and that's when we feel like our intuition is kind of blocked. But I feel like once you stop asking, or once you surrender, that this will be shown to you when it is time, then I feel like that is the moment where the answer is finally given to you. Because I don't know, I feel like this is a messenger. It can be all the synchronicities and symbols that you keep on asking for. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be like romantic partner, but it could be in terms of anything. And like the siren is all like, enough. Enough is enough. You're just confusing them. Because again, when we can get a lot of synchronicities and symbols or replies, then it can confuse us. And it seems like you only need one answer, and it will finally be given to you. Okay? So that's pretty cool. Okay. So we have 3 astrological signs. We have Pisces, we have Sagittarius, And we have Leo energy. So Piscean energy is a very psychic, seem very intuitive, also connected very much with the dream space. And that's what I'm seeing here also with dream space, connecting with the dream space. I also feel like if you haven't had dreams, you will be having dreams again, because the moon talks about the subconscious mind. I'm also seeing like peaceful dreams or beautiful dreams if you've been suffering over nightmares. You could also be dreaming finally about this person, or like the way to do something or to get you to this goal and meet that you want will finally be revealed to you through the dream state. We have Sagittarius and we have Leo. Leo is passionate energy. It's like that action-orientated energy. Leo is also, it reminds me of being centered stage, like being the star, actress, actor energy, like celebrity energy. And I'm also getting that with the world. So some of you might be looking to be known worldwide, and feel like yes, that will be given to you. This is for some of you. Can take what resonates. And then Sagittarius, this can be your sun, moon, or rising signs, and this can serve as confirmation or validation for you. Okay? Also with this, I'm hearing legacy. This is about leaving a legacy. So you will be leaving a legacy of some way. Again, that's for some of you, but let's pull out a message. Message for group. Okay, found you. Ooh, we will meet again. Okay, so if this is in terms of a soul partnership, this is validating that you will meet again with this person in this life, if that's what you've been searching and looking for. And I'm also sensing this as meeting again with your destiny, with your purpose. I feel like maybe this, you're so pulled to it because I feel like maybe you've done it in another life, something similar to it, and it feels like it's your purpose, your calling, and it feels like you will meet with your purpose, your calling, again in this life. Okay? So do not worry for it, because it's already, I wouldn't say predestined for you, but it's like you already wrote this for yourself. You planted this seed, this checkpoint before you incarnated in this life. So you're leading yourself to this place because you know it's the best route, okay? So pay mind to your intuition, pay mind to your higher self, because they are not misguiding you. They are not working against you. They're working for you and with you, okay? So that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, then please leave a like or comment. And if you want to stick around for more readings with me, Kim, then please do subscribe. I do offer personal readings. All the information is in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next moment, bye-bye. Hello Seekers who chose Group 3, the Chamomile Tea. So firstly, I will begin by explaining the magical properties of this tea. So the chamomile herb is known as an herb of purification, healing, and meditation. It's known to help reduce stress and help one to go to sleep. I also see the chamomile tea as connecting with sun energy, which is masculine energy, but I'm seeing it more as joy, warmth, because we do have this card here, and I notice we do have the sun being represented here. So it's all about giving life and happiness. I also see it as a tea that can help bring in prosperity as well as luck. Now, I did read somewhere that if there is a plant that is withering and failing, then planting chamomile nearby could help improve the health of the suffering plant. So it helps other plants thrive. And that's exactly the sun energy. The sun energy helps plants grow, gives life, it helps them thrive. So I'm actually feeling like this group consists of leaders. They embrace or represent this sun energy. Now the sun energy is connected to the solar plexus, which is all about identity, knowing who you are, knowing your self-worth. It's about confidence. So I feel like you are meant to shine, you are meant to be leaders, you are meant to help others heal, others grow, be the inspiration. But at this time, it may be that you are feeling less like the sun and feeling more like these clouds. I feel like a sadness coming with this group. Some of you might feel like you are stuck in life, or your mind is playing tricks on you, telling you all of these negative things about yourself, or just planting really negative and horrible scenarios about your future that are not based on any truth or facts. Because again, this card here is to help me connect with the energy of this group, help deliver an intuitive message. And I am seeing these clouds being represented here that have finally drifted away. But they drift away only when this person, which I'm seeing as representing your energy, leaps in faith, right in front of the sun, embracing this sun energy. So it is only when you take a leap of faith that these clouds drift away. So I'm seeing possibly some of you might be holding back because of fear of the future. Again, I feel like your mind might be playing tricks on you, painting like these horrible scenarios of the future that are not based in any truth. And that is keeping you back because you fear that might come true, right? Because I am seeing how this person here is carrying this stick, and I always see it as a wand, and this embodying magician energy. But it feels like a pretending to be a magician, but not really being the magician. It is a bit sad to see because there's no need for you to pretend to be powerful or magical or to be enough, because you are. You are powerful, you are magical, and you are enough. You are the sun. Like, this is your true essence, this sun energy, this leadership energy. And it feels like it's only when you start believing it, when you take this leap of faith, then the clouds can finally start clearing away. Because I'm getting this as there's moments where you have highs, meaning there's moments where you're very optimistic, right? The sun is shining very, very bright. Everything is in beautiful colors. And it's this joy energy that comes out of nowhere, right? But it's only for a moment. That's why we have the pretend to be a magician, because it only lasts a day or a moment or a few hours. Maybe sometimes when it's good, it lasts a week. But then all of a sudden the clouds come back again, right in front of the sun. And then everything is dark and gloomy. I feel like that kind of messes with your hope and with your faith, because you're like, why is it when I start feeling better, everything falls down on me again? Why is it that I can't keep my peace, my inner peace? And I feel the answer to that is because you need to truly believe it. And I feel the frustration. I feel like that is a frustrating and a very shitty answer to give, but like I feel like that's the message. Like you need to believe, because I had that too. I experienced that too, when I feel like joy and happiness, and then I have the very low lows. Sometimes for a person who is struggling with something, going through something, that can be very heartbreaking. But what I've learned from my own experience is that when I do get those highs, I'm still holding on to some fear. I'm still fearing that this feeling of happiness and joy will be snatched away from me and taken from me. So I'm not truly believing myself to be okay. I'm not truly believing that all is well, that all will be well, that I am this magician, that I can build my own life and it doesn't have to play out horribly for me, right? So that's why there's this discrepancy, because we're still holding on to fear. And I say this because this is the message that came intuitively. I got various separate messages for this group, and to be honest, some of them don't make sense for me because I just look at the image and I just automatically write. So this is what came through. Forgive. I have not forgotten you. Lingering in the past is a sense of loneliness your heart is not accustomed to. Reach out into the void and you will pull out a star. Stay true, you are masterful. So there's a lot of different messages here. One of them is talking about forgiveness and staying in the past, lingering in the past, and this need to forgive in order to move away from the past. Because when we get stuck in a past situation, what we do is it becomes lonely because nobody else is living in that past. Right? Everybody's here in this present moment or in their own headspace, but nobody is in that past that we are constantly replaying in our minds. So when we are so into that, enclosed in that, it gets lonely for us because we're not here, we're not in the now. And it is in the now where the sun is shining bright. It is only in the now where you will be able to feel the sunbeam and the sun rays and the warmth of the sun on your skin. Your heart is not accustomed to it. It's not accustomed to that loneliness. And I feel that is true because I feel your heart embodies this sun energy, which is about being ever present, which is about shining so bright that you give seamlessly to others, but in also giving, you receive because you help life grow. And seeing all this life grow abundantly, it gives back to you because this is about an innermost joy that is almost unexplainable. It's when your heart is so full that you're just so full of life and joy. There's it's difficult to find the right words to explain that emotion that you feel. And the other message that really popped out to me was, stay true, you are masterful. And with the masterful word, it reminds me of the magician. You are the master of your universe. Now the sun also speaks about authenticity. It's about leadership, confidence, but it's also about showing up, right? Unapologetically. The sun doesn't hide itself, right? The clouds sometimes hide it, but the sun itself does not hide. So it's being true to who you are, showing up authentically, genuine. And in doing so, you are liberating yourself. And it feels like in you showing up authentically, it is taking this leap of faith for yourself. Because it is believing in yourself, right? If you're showing up as who you truly are, it's because you believe in who you are, okay? So that is the messages that came through. Oh my god, this one is coming up pretty strong. Okay, but the first card is to represent what we're struggling with at this moment, or what we're releasing. So we have Three of Arrows, jealousy. This is the Three of Swords in the Rider-Waite's Tarot. So this speaks of pain, heartache. I'm seeing this heart and I'm noticing how it's carved out of a tree. But I'm seeing how the heart is hanging outside of the tree. And I feel like this heart is representing the heart of this tree it's hanging on. I don't know exactly why, but I'm seeing this as symbolizing showing up for others, but not showing up for yourself. And there's an injury occurring because as much as you try to please others, it is never enough. Because I'm seeing these arrows here and I feel like they've been released by people in your life. By people you want to connect with, by people you want to be loved by. And again, it's like no matter how much you try to please these people, please society, whatever it is, the norms, it is never enough for them. And so you keep getting hurt. Arrows represent thoughts, the mind, but also represent communication, verbal, words. So I'm seeing this can be comments, commentary, opinions of others. This can also be representing thoughts. Your own thoughts about yourself, about your self-worth, not seeing yourself as enough. I'm also seeing this as representing a disconnection with your heart. Again, I was saying, I feel your heart embodies this sun energy. That is your true essence. But you do not see yourself. You're not connected to that because you're not connected to your heart. Now, the heart is all about, again, authenticity, vulnerability. It's about your truth. And the heart is about self-love. I feel, like I said, you guys have a healing energy. You help heal. You're leaders. You're natural leaders. Where you stand, you emit a light that is undeniable. Like your presence changes the atmosphere and the energy of a room. Whether you're conscious of it or not, you make a difference. Wherever you stand, you make a difference. It's the sun. Wherever the sun is, it makes a difference. Sometimes it's to help plants grow, and sometimes it burns really, 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 really hot that it can cause fires, or it can dry. It depends how the sun shows up. So how are you showing up? Okay, I felt like I need to take a step back because the messages felt like they were coming really, really harsh. And there is pain here. I'm not ignoring the pain. I feel it. There is pain here. But I feel like if I were to sweeten this message, I feel like most of you will automatically reject it because you wouldn't believe it. If I told you you are magnificent, if I told you you are the brightest star, because the sun is the brightest star, that you have this natural beauty to you. And it's not just like physical appearance, but it's your aura, your energy. You will completely automatically shut me out. You wouldn't believe it, though it's true. And the sun is also about creative energy. You have so much to show the world. It might be thoughts, ideas. I'm seeing like very, very ingenuitive, like creative, imaginative, inspiring. But again, the things, how you see the world, how you work, how you do things might be very differently from the norm. And so you feel that if you were to express this, if you were to truly show up as yourself, you will be judged, you will be shunned, you will be hurt, because I feel like maybe you've tried in the past and that's the result you've gotten. But I feel you're getting hurt more now. Like I feel your heart is in pain because you don't allow it to express itself. It's in pain because it's being wounded continuously by your rejection. So I feel the struggle here is not being able to connect with your heart, not being able to connect to your identity, to who you truly are, or to understand who it is that you truly are. There's a disconnect. And I feel like there's also this struggle with healing the heart space. I feel like most of you might have your heart chakra blocked, or you might have, again, some hurts, some emotional injuries that still need to be healed or addressed, and it's difficult for you to address them or heal them, or you just don't know how. You don't know how to, where to begin, where to start. A recommendation would be begin by, if these wounds are coming from other people because they said things, they did things to you. If it's words, right, comments, then begin by realizing that they were opinions. And I know that's hard in and of itself, but realizing that their perspectives doesn't mean that they're right. It just means that they see the world through that lens, and it might not be the prettiest lens that they're seeing the world through. And I feel like forgiveness, so begin forgiving these people. Now remember, forgiveness is not for them. Forgiveness is for you, because once you forgive, then you can let go of one of these arrows. Then your heart can stop hurting. Then your heart can start healing. So it's for you, this forgiveness. We have balance in reverse. And this is speaking about being uprooted. Now I'm seeing this as, it's not exactly hopelessness, but it feels like experiencing a sense of false hope. Because I'm seeing these birds and I represent them as dreams, your innocent dreams. And in reverse, it feels like you can't reach them. They're taken from you, like you will never be able to have these dreams. Now, this could be anything. This could just be inner peace. This could just be reconnecting with your heart, feeling that loving energy again. Reconnecting with yourself. Because again, we have grounding here. Grounding, rooting is about connection. And with balance being in reverse, again, there's a disconnection with the heart, with the self. So there can't be balance. Spirit wants you to know you're not broken. You're not a lost cause. You're not lost either. Your dreams aren't lost either. Because again, yes, the balance card came out in reverse, but the energy is still here. Your dreams are still here. Your roots are still here. You're still this beautiful tree. You still have potential to grow. It's just turning the energy around. I feel like when I said that, it's like, yeah, but that's hard in and of itself. How do I do that? If this is coming through to grab your attention, it's because Spirit knows there is a way. It will be done. They just want you to know they acknowledge what you're going through. As unjust as it may sound, it's a journey you have to take to turn this around. Because it's, again, I feel like it's only you who can turn this around. By believing in yourself. By believing, truly believing, without a doubt. This is about also self-love. It's about starting to love yourself. Even if you don't, start even at the beginning when you don't believe it. There's like love affirmations. You can write yourself letters. And again, even if you don't believe it at the beginning, open yourself to that. Little by little, you will start clearing all these thoughts, all this pain, to see that what you're saying, these loving messages you're giving to yourself, are true. Okay, so the next card is blessings that are coming in. 5 of Vessels, ecstasy. This is about connecting with the cosmos. We were talking about high highs and low lows. This is about the actual natural high. This is a high that doesn't need a substance, an external substance, to be acquired. This is a high and ecstasy that is acquired by connecting with your true essence, by connecting with your heart space. See that with the color green here, by connecting with the universe and the cosmos. See how she's standing here in the star? Didn't I say the sun is the brightest star? This is representing that she is a star. She is aligning with all of the other stars. You are the brightest star. Whether you believe it now or you don't, you are the brightest star. And they're telling you here, this is the blessing that's coming in. This is what you're manifesting. If at this moment you have been working in affirmations, if these like highs that you feel are because you've been working on yourself, because you haven't lost hope, because you do believe in yourself, this is the result of that. Look at, like, she's so carefree. This is free-spirited energy here. She doesn't care who's looking at her. And I'm telling you now, if there are people around here, an audience, they are all looking at her, and not in judgment, but in awe. They will all be looking at you one day, not in judgment, but in awe. And I'm also seeing this as such a compassionate and forgiving energy, because to get through this, to heal through this, there needed to be forgiveness. Remember, we can't stop a war by fighting for peace. We can't search for peace or bring in peace by fighting for peace, because we're still fighting. There's still war. And it's the same with healing the heart. To heal the heart, we can't hold resentment, and we can't hold judgment, and we can't hold anger. There needs to be complete forgiveness. You don't have to excuse what it is that other people did, but it's simply releasing with a sense of compassion. Because this person, this individual here, she has no weight on her. There's no burdens anymore. That's why she can dance so light-footed. And I'm seeing this cape here, and it's just reminding me of the magic carpet for some reason. So she's like embraced by magic. Again, it feels like this magician energy. She's holding, again, this like stick here, a wand. And we do have the green man represented here. The green man is the emperor in this deck, which is about manifestations. This is also realizing you are the magician and you can manifest exactly what it is that you want. I feel like this journey is also to teach you the power of your mind and your emotions. Because most people say, think only positive thoughts so you can manifest only positive things. But what I've learned is that it's not only the thoughts, but it's also the emotions, the feelings we attach to those thoughts, right? We can think a thought, but be completely neutral about it. And so we don't give any energy to that thought. We don't give any intention to it. So it's neutral, it's kind of void. But if we think about something and we give it a lot of emotion, we give it feeling, we give it thought, we connect it to the heart, then we give it power. Because we're believing in it. Belief it's a form of emotion. It's faith. And so we give it power. So I feel like you master that. You learn that. Your thoughts do not define you. The opinions of others and thoughts of others do not define you. It's also about, like, feel like maintaining the purity of the heart. Stay true. You are masterful. We have fire. Fire is about... Sorry, I got the word eccentric just popped into my mind out of nowhere. But fire is about passion, creativity. I'm also getting authenticity. I feel like you might be very eccentric individuals, very different. Like, people might call you different, sometimes even weird, but it's just because you're meant to stand out, and you bring something new to the table. Again, you feel like you guys are leaders. You're leaders. You're meant to stand out. You're meant to inspire. You're the brightest star. Again, I get a like creative energy here. Fire is also about life. It's sun energy. So I feel like there's a need to connect with the solar plexus, heal the solar plexus energy, And also the heart space, heart chakra for you guys. And I feel like this is about that healing. You're finally connecting to that heart space and healing with fire. That's representing solar plexus to me. So you're healing these two chakras. I feel like they have been the most blocked for you up until now, and finally they're being opened, and it feels like a release. So I see this as a beautiful blessing, because I feel like this must have made you feel stuck for so long. And now that these two chakras are open, I feel like now there can be balance. Now all of your chakras can align and there's balance. That's why this person is dancing here in the star, because she's now connected to the cosmos. She's now aligned. And so now when you're aligned, you can bring and manifest anything you want. So this is like the primary key. And then since you learned kind of the secret to manifesting, because all this time that's what you've been doing, you've been learning how the power of the mind and the emotions, and how connecting those help manifest, then now you become like a great manifester. You're truly the magician now, the dancer of life. Okay, but let's pull stars. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so a lot fell out. We have I, F, N. So this in Spanish, this is fin, and that's end. Translates to end in English. So there's endings here. This is going to end. Finally, this is the ending of this chapter in your life. For this new person, for you to truly come out now. Then we have Leo energy. Leo energy is sun energy. Leo energy, I feel like they're the center of attention. They're leaders. They represent the strength card. Resilient. Powerful. And then we have Cancer. Cancer is nurturing energy. Forgiving. Vulnerable. It's feminine energy. It's one of the signs that connects the most to the heart space. So this might be your astrological sign, sun, moon, and rising. This might be letters in your name. Yeah, but it's funny how it's spelled. And okay, so now let me pull a message for you guys for group 3, please. It says reconsider. Okay, I feel like this is saying reconsider giving up. Do not give up. Do not lose hope. Also reconsider how you're viewing yourself. Reconsider your worth. You're worthy. You are more than enough. You are enough. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it brought some guidance and clarity. If it didn't, then please leave a like or a comment. And if you want to stick around for more readings with me, Kim, then please do subscribe. I do offer personal readings. All the information is in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching, and until next moment, bye bye.